Good morning, viewers. As you can see, it's a new day here in Aberdeen, Washington. I'm here with my Iron 883, who has just gone through reassignment surgery and is now an official 1250. So I put on the Hammer 1250 kit on my Iron 883, and I did a video on my way to the dealership where they did it, and so I got that one done. You already saw that video previously, but I'm going to take it out and give you my thoughts and opinions on the upgrade and how it's done, how she handles, how she performs. It's a good pick there. So, one of my favorite motorcycles, absolutely. The Iron 883 or the 1250 in this case. And it's just a fun bike, quick and zippy, and I'll get more into that later. But let's go, you guys. I'm gonna gear up. We'll meet up on the road. Okay.
This is good. You guys can hear me. So I'll have to say that riding this bike in either the 883 or the 1250 configuration, it takes me back. It makes me think of my days, as a teenager on a dirt bike. It just feels like, well, let's just say it has a dirt bikey feel, under your feet, under your ass. It just kind of felt that way. It's got the mid controls. So, I find myself, I don't know, it's a weird feeling, but it's crazy fun. Now that it's got the 1250, it has respectable torque and horsepower, and it feels like a real motorcycle, right? Now, the 883 felt kind of like a toy, like for teenagers or 20-somethings or whatever. It just felt like a toy, more of just a recreational, go out and have fun zipping around town and some of the back highways and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, because I have one. But now with the 1250 upgrade, the Hammer kit, it feels more like a man's motorcycle, Okay, don't want to get hateful for that, not being misogynistic, but it just feels like, you're just ripping. And the thing is that it's such a narrow profile, and it's so lightweight, and it's very, very flickable, that I don't know, it feels like you're going faster than you are, and when you are going fast, it feels like you're just going crazy fast, because there's no windscreen on it. You can hear everything. It's easier to hear, my 1250, this bike, than it is my lowrider. What else? But, like the first time you went on let's say a sled or something, you're going down the hill, you're like so close, you're like inches from the ground, and it just seems like it's just speeding by. It kind of feels like this on the Iron 883 and thus the 1250, even to a greater extent, that you're like in a little jet fighter pod, and you're just going as fast as you can, like just a few inches above the ground. It just feels like you're it feels more dangerous, I know that sounds silly, but it does. It just feels like just raw, And when you're on a bigger bike, like the Softail, yeah, you get that. You get certainly a higher level of performance from the Softail or a bigger bike, but you don't feel like you're just skimming the top of the surface. I don't know. It's just fun. And now that it's got the 1250 in it, it's like I could take it out on the interstate, no problem, and feel like this bike has the power and the torque that I need when I'm out on the interstate. It's still super fun on the smaller roads, your country roads, for the twisties. It's great. And it was great as the 883, but the main difference really is when you're taking it out on the interstate, you don't feel like you're going to bog down, you're not choking it out. It's very responsive, and it's got the power. You just feel it. You feel like, oh, this bike can handle the interstate no problem. Whereas with the 883, and I know people say, oh, I can do the interstate on the 883 no problem, but I guess it's just a personal feeling that you get from the 883 compared to the 1250. The 1250 just feels like I'm on a real man's bike, like I'm on just a quick, nimble, lightweight, tearing up the road feel. The thing that I like the most about both my Softail and my 1250 is that they both have the mid controls, and I just feel like you got me. I don't know. I know you guys who have the forward controls like that, laid back, kicking out, chilling kind of feeling on your bike. And I've had forwards and mids, and I just always come back to the mids because I feel like it's more responsive with my feet right underneath me. I just feel like I'm grabbing it and holding it hard and letting the bike just rip. And that's what mid controls do. So I'll always just prefer the mid controls, unless what I want to do is just sit back, put my feet up, and just cruise control on and then just go in a straight line on the interstate. That's forward controls. But the mids, it's like you're part of the ride, you're part of that experience, you're part of the motorcycle, and I feel like I'm really part of the motorcycle on both of my bikes, and it's because of the mid controls. But the Iron 883/1250 is better than ever now that I got that 1250 upgrade from the Hammer kit. It was expensive, but what worthwhile thing is not expensive? You just have to think, is it worth it? And to me it was worth it, for the reasons I mentioned. But anyway, I'm going to try and devote equal time to both my lowrider and my Iron 1250 on my channel, and I hope you like it. I just want to get out there and just have fun on my bike and share that with you guys.
It is windy today, but my nephew and I want to get up here and try and get some drive-by videos. I did it last time, but the camera was the wrong direction. I know something's wrong with my brain. Something's weird. How could you do, dumb, stupid little things? And the whole time I'm holding the camera as he's driving by, and lo and behold, it's backwards. And then I took the memory card out of the helmet cam. What was that issue? Oh, it just never turned on. These fucking Instant 360 cameras, you got two buttons to push, and it's hard to tell when I got gloves on if I pushed it hard enough or long enough for it to come on. But wow, he's way up there. But it's sunny, It says it's 65. I don't think it's that warm. But we got to take in, you know, we got to spend these last days, weeks, before it's too cold and too dark and raining all the time. Yeah, a lot of wind. But this bike is so much fun, I'll tell you. I will say though, it is weird, because so many times I want a 6th gear. Right now I'm in 5th gear at 3,300 RPMs, 60 miles an hour. I feel like I want to shift up. So I did spend this last couple days leveling out the concrete in my carport, because I got 3 bikes in there and the carport just had hills and valleys, and I don't want my bikes sitting in standing water over the winter. Oh, yeah. And I'll make sure I turn the camera this way. I can't believe I did that. Such an idiot. I think it did it. Oh, am I going to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you're not going to do it?
You can do it.
I thought you wanted a shot of you.
I don't like the whole turn around thing.
Oh. Okay, well, let me do it real quick. Because I want to hear what it sounds like.
some.
Cool. Put this back on. Oops. Windy.
It is windy.
I'm like tucking down. I don't want to go back there.
Neither do I. It's going to get worse.
What?
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Go through Cosmopolitan.
Well, just follow me, I guess. I'm going to go back that way, but then go the other way. Because I hardly go that way. The Cosmopolis way.
Yeah.
And then go out there. I don't have my GPS or anything, but... It's like, whoa, some serious wind. But it's not the worst wind. It's not crazy, terrible wind. We've already seen quite a few bikes out today. Aberdeen. Oh my God, that dude's got no shirt on. There's a cool spot up ahead, or maybe we pass it, for pictures, but it's trespassing, and I've been chased off before. Just trying to get a good picture with a good backdrop. Love with you. About you now. Rivers are winding. Da 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 da. Like to say I do and I do so how. Trust me. Wonderwall. Watching you now and ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Buddy, do you the way I do about you now? Wonderwall. Woo! Baby, time to save me. Wonderwall. Baby, saves me. To be the one that saves me. beautiful crystal clear day, I'll tell you that. I should know my rivers, my local rivers. I know there's a Chehalis in the Wishka. Chehalis River. Aberdeen. Late to Chicago. Operator, smooth operator. Oh, ran out of battery. Oh my God, that's crazy.